What's up, you guys? How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. Yes, we are here late. We are here late. So I want to say hi to the people, and I'm sorry that I'm late. So it was a late live, and then I was late for the live. So my bad. My apologies to you all. I know it's late. My people are used to me being here early in the afternoon, honey, while they cooking dinner and stuff. But let me say hi to the people. Hey, Mr. Willie Brown. Oh my goodness. Okay. Cross country cruise. Oh Lord. Okay, hold on. Ooh, y'all are coming in here. Hold on. Let me say hi to the people. Mr. Willie Brown. Hey, Amber, Corray, Marnie, Natty, Belize, Bilo, Coco, Chiffon. I like that name, Coco Chiffon. Hey, Stacy, Renee, Yana, cross country cruiser. What's up, my love? Nitwit. Shakira. Some of y'all's names are so creative. Like, y'all are so creative. Shakira, what's up? Hey, Nay. Nay probably sleep by now, child. Hey, Brandon, Mama. Brown Mama, what's going on? Renee. Barbara, what's up, Ibs? Hey, Drinks with D. Hey, Cindy, Lemon Kush, Miss Baythang, Angela, Itty Bitty. All right, China White. I think I got, hold on. Let me make sure I have everyone. Thank you. Everybody said my hair looks nice. Thank you so much. Hey, Correct Child. It was time, honey. It was looking real raggedy. Hey, JP, one choice. Right. I was at Abby's house. That's why I'm late, honey. Hey, Miss Carter. Nap Queen. Okay, if I miss you, charge it to my head, not my heart. Let's get into the things of the things. Now, listen, we are going to be pulling a name out of the JD box tonight before we go for our 12 days of Christmas. I realize I'm a little behind. It is already December. What is today? December the 14th. What's today, y'all? The 14th. And I'm going to be gone all weekend. I told you guys I was going to be off the grid all weekend. Any content that I vlog, I will upload it as members only. So my members will be all in my business this weekend. But anything I do, I know. I'm sorry. Me and Scotty live at the same time. I'm sorry. So I'm going to pull a name tonight. And then, I don't know. I might have to pull two names tonight. And they said pull two names. I might have to pull two names tonight. All right. But don't let me forget to pull the names. All right. So listen, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all know somebody. I love my subscribers, right? Somebody left me a message on Instagram earlier this week, and they were saying how it was a long message, right? And it was more good than bad. They were like, I really love you. I've been watching you for a long time. They were like, but lately you seem to be getting distracted very easily. And you seem not to be prepared. And I was like, okay. And I mean, I thank them because, I really appreciate the people giving me the feedback, good, bad, or indifferent. Of course, they mentioned the sound. Listen, y'all, I don't know what's wrong with the sound. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what else to tell you guys. And I know it's frustrating for you when you're listening, but on my end, I have done all that I know to do. And so for that, I don't know what else to tell you. I do know that I've listened to other content creators who are still having the same issues. So I don't know what it is. I don't know why some people sound great, other people sound bad. I don't know why my sound is still messed up. I don't know. I thank you guys for letting me know. And I've told you guys that I'm doing my best to troubleshoot it. So again, I don't have a problem with you guys letting me know what's going on. As far as me being distracted, y'all, I've told y'all, I think y'all think I'm playing when I say this, but I'm really not. Y'all, I have ADHD. I am easily distracted. I do it at work. I do it when I'm on the phone. Ask Ebby. I do it when I'm on the phone with people. So sometimes it happens. I go off. It is what it is. So here you go. All right. So it's you because I hear it in Scotty's lives. You said it's you because you mean it's you because you don't hear it in Scotty's lives, or because you do. Thank you everybody for the compliments on my hair. I appreciate it, you guys. Child, my hair was looking raggedy. I hadn't got my hair done in a minute because I missed my last appointment. I missed my last hair appointment. So, and then I was trying to get it done as close to my trip as possible. Thank you, Avis. Avis said it's part of my charm. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Star? Miss Parker, what should I be looking for? I know you said I should have it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I probably have about, I'm not exaggerating. I probably have, oh, it's not you. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I probably have about 8 or 9 Amazon boxes. So is it an Amazon box? Did you use my legal name? Because all of my Amazon boxes have my legal name on it. So hit me up on Instagram, Miss Parker. Miss Parker sent me something, you guys. And well, why you tell me what it was? I didn't want you to tell me what it was. Okay, but thank you, my love. Thank you. I'm gonna open up. I wanted to do an unboxing. If anybody sent me anything for Christmas, I wanted to just do a good unboxing. That's why I asked. But it's okay, but sweetheart, I'll still show everybody what I got. Okay, no problem, Miss Parker. Thank you. And thank you in advance. Thank you in advance for the gift. Because Miss Parker sent me a gift. And somebody else asked me for my address. And they said they sent me something too. So I'll be on the lookout for that as well. Okay. And I did on my community wall, I do have a Christmas wish list. Again, nobody has to give me anything, but if you want to, it's there. Okay. Now, as far as the me not being prepared part, listen, I ain't prepared tonight. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. And here's what I mean when I say I'm not prepared. This episode is just because and let me not say I'm not prepared. There just isn't a lot out there. So a lot of what I have to talk about is like reality TV, gossip type news. So it's not really a lot of like celebrity type stuff. So that's what I mean by that. But when I say I'm not prepared, I mean, I'm prepared to come and talk to you guys. Like I know I have the stories, but it's just a lot of, a lot of stuff that maybe it's a lot of stuff that I don't know if we're going to care that much about. But I definitely want to come and hang out with you guys. Because listen, I am not going to sleep tonight. I'm going to stay up until it's time for me to leave for the airport. I'm leaving at 2:30. So I came home. I went and got my hair done. I came home. I took a nap. That's why I didn't go live right after El Teddy, because I took a nap when I came home. I finished packing when I got up from my nap. Oh, thank you, Citizen Jane. I'm packed. So when I get off of this live, I'm going to get my trash together and put my trash out because tomorrow's trash day. I'm going to get my purse together because you got to have you got your airport purse. You got your regular everyday purse, but then you got your airport purse. So I got to get all my stuff together for my flight, my airport purse, and I'm charging everything. Everything is being charged. So I got to get all my chargers and stuff together when I get off of here. And after I do that, I'm going to go take my shower and I'm going to get dressed for the airport. And then I'm going to watch Raising Kanan. And I'm going to do my review for Raising Kanan before I leave. So that is my evening agenda. So I said, well, that's why I said I'll come here late because I'm staying up till I'm leaving here at 2:30. So I'm staying up till I need to walk out the door no later than 2:45. Because I'm picking my girlfriend up on the way to the airport. I'm going by her house, but her house is literally on the way. So I'm going by her house. Matter of fact, going by her house, picking her up, and then we're going from there to the airport. So anyway, that is the plan for tonight. What time is it? Oh shoot, this is probably already too late. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I had to respond to a text. Okay. I love a red-eye flight, good sleep, then arrive. Right. Exactly. We're gonna be flying. I'm gonna get where I'm going. I'll be there by 10 o'clock in the morning, which means I have all day tomorrow to have a good time. I have all day Saturday and all day Sunday, and my flight leaves Monday afternoon. The only down thing is I don't get back home until like 1 in the morning, and I'm going to work on Tuesday. The good thing is, though, it's the week before Christmas break, and I ain't gonna really be working that hard. Okay, but I'm definitely gonna be dragging on Tuesday. I'm definitely gonna be dragging, but I will not be working that hard. That is a fact. Okay, so moving right along. Yes, Montrez, yes. Okay, so hey everybody coming in. It's 135 of y'all in here. Please come down, take a seat. Abby is here tonight. You know, Abby usually be at choir rehearsal, but Abby is here. Abby and Tracy are both in the room. You know, El Teddy is probably somewhere in the bushes ready to snipe. Those are my head mods. Okay, Tracy is the showrunner. If you are new here, Tracy is the showrunner. She keeps us informed on all those things. Am I putting a movie on for my kids? Um, um, you made me lose my train of thought. I'm a teacher that if I show a movie, it's usually directly connected to the content. But I'm going to actually just show The Grinch That Stole Christmas on Thursday and Friday. We're going to look at The Grinch That Stole Christmas because that's actually one of my favorite Christmas movies. The movie version of it, the Jim Carrey version of it. So we'll be looking at that on Thursday and Friday. Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be working. Yeah. But I promised one class. We had started looking at the Hunger Games before Thanksgiving, and I told them we could finish it before Christmas because we didn't finish the movie. We only saw like the first 40 minutes. So I told them we could finish it, you know. So first of all, the jury. So let's get into this news. The jury has the Jonathan Majors case. The jury has the case. They started deliberating this afternoon, but they did not render a verdict. They will continue to deliberate tomorrow. So if and when we have breaking news, obviously I probably won't be able to bring it to you when the news breaks. I would say if you are not already subscribed to Pam, Law Intellect, make sure you subscribe to Pam. Can somebody drop Pam's link, please? If you are not already subscribed to Pam, subscribe to Pam because when that verdict comes in, Pam, I'm sure, is going to do a live about it or at least put something on her community wall. But she'll probably go live once that information comes in. We've looked at Elf before. Hey, SCK, what's up, boo? Also, Pam posted on her Instagram, on her community wall, Pam posted that the state of California will consider the habeas corpus paperwork that was filed by Tory Lanez. Now, we talked about that yesterday with the bodyguard. Now the bodyguard gave an affidavit to the court. The thing about habeas corpus, basically, habeas corpus is based on new information. There was some law, Pam went over it on her live. There was some new law that was recently just passed, like back in August, that changed the definition of new information. It sounds like it lowers the bar of new evidence. I'm not information, but new evidence. It sounds like it lowers the bar. And so the bodyguard's affidavit can now be considered as new evidence. That doesn't mean that anything is going to happen. That doesn't mean that they're going to overturn. That doesn't mean any of those things. That doesn't mean any of those things. But that does mean that does mean that they say they're going to take it into consideration. So just want to bring you guys those updates. I don't think he's going to jail. You never know. You never know what these people are going to do, but I don't think they're going to jail. But I don't think it should have ever gotten to this point, but ain't nobody asked me. So, All right, let's get into these things. Okay. Oh, where do we start? You know what? I don't know if this is true or not. I think I posted it on my Instagram. I saw this on Life With Us TV. If you guys know Lynette and Stanley, they have a great lifestyle vlog. They have 2 channels. They do TV reviews. It's called Random TV Reviews. And then they have Life with Us TV, where they do a lot of cruise and travel vlogging. Most of it is cruises. But they said if you go to your Amazon and you type "thank my driver," if you go to Amazon.com, and you type "thank my driver" into the search bar of your Amazon app, your most recent driver will be given a $5 tip at no cost. Lynette posted, "I just did it and it worked. A wonderful way to spread holiday cheer." I trust them because I know them, and I know this isn't something that they would post on their Instagram. It's not a scam. It's not spam. This is something they literally posted. So I'm going to put this on my community wall. But yeah, for all of us that are ordering through Amazon, if you just type "thank my driver" in the search bar, that says on your Amazon apps, I don't know if it matters whether you use the app or whether you use the website. Whoever was the most recent driver that delivered a package to your house, or delivered a package that you ordered, let me put it that way, they will get an extra $5 tip that doesn't come out of your pocket. It comes from Amazon. So I think that's great. So Tracy said it works. Okay. Tracy said it works. So I think you guys should do it. Most of us are ordering stuff from Amazon. 99.9% of us are ordering something from Amazon during this holiday season. So y'all think them people that's out there in and out the cold weather, the rain, the snow, the sleet, the whatever, dropping them packages off. Okay. Well, today they finally dropped the trailer for Love and Marriage DC. Now, they announced that Love and Marriage Detroit has been renewed for season 2, which we already knew that. They announced that Love and Marriage Huntsville has been renewed for another season. Don't care, not reviewing it. What's up, Jay? Now they released the trailer for Love and Marriage DC. Now let me say a couple of things. First of all, I feel some kind of way about the fact that y'all tried to say that this was season 3. Hold on, it's blurry. Okay, there it is. Why y'all saying that this is season 3? Why y'all saying that this is season 3? We all don't play with my intelligence. I don't like nobody playing with my intelligence. I would much rather Jay said, "Why is Detroit renewed?" Well, you know what? I was looking at Chef Don earlier. He did a live on it because Chef Don and got into it with Ashley Child. But honestly, when you think about OWN, what else does OWN have going on as far as original programming is concerned? And I think that's why all of these shows keep getting renewed, even though I heard the ratings are decent. I heard that the ratings for DC were decent. I'm telling you, I don't know what the story is. I'm still digging. But I have talked to multiple people on the show, and they claim they have no idea why the show has been held up. They claim that they are in the dark. They claim that production, Carlos, no one from OWN has reached out to tell them what the deal was on the show and what was going on with the show. I don't know if they just lied to me or if it's true, but they claim, what's up, Cookie? They claim they don't know. Thank you for the super chat, Jay. I'm sorry, Jay. I read it, but I didn't. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, my love. He said, "I don't know why they done renewed this show, child. I don't know." And like I said, I've talked to multiple people on the show. I've talked to people who I know are friends with people on the show, and nobody knew anything. Only thing they knew was that they were told that they were going to show the second half of the season. So first of all, this is not season 3. This is season 2.5 because all of this footage is old. This footage is a year old. Now, we know that happens on reality shows a lot. We know that what we're looking at right now on the the Real Housewives of Potomac, we know that they filmed that last spring because Giselle's daughter is getting ready to go to prom, right? So we know that generally, if you take the, the Panorama stuff out where they had to stop filming, we know that generally speaking, when we're looking at most reality shows, it's usually a 6 to 8 month window. We know that. But a whole year. Now we see that with pilots. You know what I'm saying? Like if we see if they film a pilot, because they have to shop the pilot. So sometimes with pilots, we see stuff happening a year later. But like Grown and Gospel, child, that thing had been filmed that had been filmed before the Panorama. That's how old Grown and Gospel was, and that's why it looked the way it looked, and the storyline didn't flow the way it should have flowed, and all of that, because that stuff was 2 years old. Young, Famous, and African, their first season, all that footage was a year old. Now, to their credit, they hurried up and filmed season 2, and they got season 2 out rather quickly. But with season 1 of Young, Famous, and African, all of that's old. But for a show that we're talking about, usually we don't do that. So I think now I have my suspicions, and I'm not going to publicly say what my suspicions are because they are just that, suspicions. I have no proof. No one has said this to me. I have not talked to anyone. But I think there was something going on behind the scenes, not with the cast. I don't think it was anything going on with the cast, but I do think it was something going on that OWN had to resolve as it relates to Love and Marriage DC. That's my opinion. I don't know that to be a fact, but it didn't make sense. I mean, we had Bell Collective come back. Bell Collective started the second half of their season in a time it's taken us to get. Remember, we left off in Christmas of the last episode we saw of Love and Marriage DC was Christmas, Ashley's Christmas party, where her and Joy got into the altercation. It's Christmas again. Where's the trailer? Go to OWN's YouTube channel because they literally just dropped it today. It's there. They just dropped it today. So I say all that to say I really don't hold my breath and expect a real season 3, because this ain't season 3. And the fact that they're calling it season 3 is also giving me pause, because you know this isn't season 3. Y'all, they filmed the reunion in August. So not only is all this information old, the reunion is old. I wouldn't even be upset if they were going to film the reunion, because then we would have time for people to talk about it and say, hey, this is where we were then. This is not where we are now. We've resolved it. We've moved on, or whatever the situation is. But the fact that we have now gotten to this point, it's just weird to me. So I don't know. Hold on. I'm trying to find something real quick. Hold Maybe it's on Twitter. I'm trying to find something, but it might be on Twitter. Give me a quick second. Let me try to find it. And if I can't find it, it's not a big deal. If I can't find it, I'll move on. I hate trying to find stuff on Twitter. I'm not the best Twitter person. I'm just read y'all some of the Twitter conversations that are being had, because I'm looking for something specific, but I'm seeing some other stuff. So let me read you some of what's being said on Twitter from Ashley and some of the other people. Production forced drama and for cast to be where they weren't wanted. Any fun we had was cut to the very bare minimum. Y'all got these 11 episodes of me plus the reunion. Then I'm back to my very real life. The way the network and everyone attached has failed the show, put us through, but made us sit through a full season of Detroit. Please don't leave the show. I don't want to be stuck watching them people from the GA. That was somebody talk. That was somebody talking to Ashley. I was looking for something specific. I hate Twitter because I can't find. I don't know how to navigate Twitter the way I know how to navigate Instagram. I was looking for something, but it's not there. Anyway, Ashley posted this. Y'all had to go to Chef Don Don. He's got the whole thing. But Ashley posted this long story on her Instagram, or it must have been Twitter because it's not on her Instagram, basically talking about her reaction to the trailer. If you see the trailer, if you see the trailer, it does look like she's very combative. When do I sleep? I'm not going to sleep tonight, though. I'm not going to sleep tonight. You know, I don't be up live like this when I got to go to work in the morning. I'm looking for what Ashley said earlier, but I can't find it. Anyway, so basically Ashley was just talking about the fact, like, how bad it was edited and stuff. But I already told you guys that she said that after the reunion. She said after the reunion, because remember, they filmed the reunion before they saw the rest of the season. The cast has not seen all of, they hadn't seen all of this footage when they were when the reunion. It's just weird how they did Love and Marriage DC. It's really, really weird. It's really, really weird. Yeah, Ashley, it's really weird. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's really weird. Anyway, I don't hold my breath for a season 3 because it doesn't sound like it sounds like they're just going through the motions because they already filmed all of this stuff. I do not hold my breath. I certainly do not feel like Ashley is coming back. If the show comes back, I do not feel like Ashley's coming back. And for as much people that say they don't like Ashley and Ashley's this and she's that, Ashley is she brings a lot of drama to the show. You know, people say, oh, she's the mean girl and she's this and she's that. Okay, she might be, but she's needed, in my opinion. In my opinion, she's needed. Would you consider doing a year in review panel for the reality shows you review on your channel? No, probably not. And I'm not being, the only reason why I say that, Citizen Jane, I review so many shows. I don't remember what happened in January. I'm not even being funny. Like, I don't remember what happened in January. So probably not. What I do though, every year I do a year in review. I go back, I look at my top 10 highest videos, and then we talk about that. So whatever my top 10 viewed videos are, we discuss that. But to just go back and go over all the shows that I reviewed this year, oh my gosh, no. I wouldn't even know where to begin. That would be so much. I mean, yeah, that would be a lot. I'm just thinking on all the shows I reviewed in 2023. I mean, we're talking about all of the Housewives. We did an Ultimate Girls Trip. I think last year, earlier in the year, I was doing Love After Lockup, Love and Marriage DC, Love and Marriage Detroit. I think I was still doing Love and Marriage Huntsville at the beginning of this year. I forgot when I stopped doing Love and Marriage Huntsville, but yeah, that's a lot of shows for me to think about trying to go back and remember everything. And where's Don Don? Where he does? I know he read them on his show, but did he post them on his channel? Yeah. Hold on. Did Don Don post it on his Instagram? I know him and Ashley got into it on Instagram, so I don't know. Did he post it? No, he didn't post it. Thank you. Yeah, I stopped. Right. I know. I remember I stopped after Maurice. That was like it for me. I was like, I'm just done. So yeah, it's so much. What is Lioness? I have Paramount Plus, but I don't know what Lioness is. What is that? I don't even know what that is. So anyway, so that's the Love and Marriage DC situation. Love and Marriage DC, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Marriage Detroit, chat. And I'm with y'all. Why is Love and Marriage Detroit coming back, chat? Don't worry about it, Harold. Y'all don't have to worry about it. It ain't that serious. I mean, I appreciate it, but y'all, it's not that serious. Darius Jackson that came down to the Instagram to tell us that he can't tell us nothing. But let me say, Zoe Saldana show. No, I might have to check it out. Thank you, Annalise. Thank you. I'm going out of town this weekend, honey. There's a lot I can. So this is what he posted down to the Instagram. There's a lot I can say, but not allowed to say. Then you probably shouldn't say nothing, sir. And at this point, I don't even want to say. Then why are you saying anything? I will say, however, that God is and will always be your greatest ally. I have put my trust, patience, timing, and entire life into Him so that I can continue to get through the days. Lord Jesus has been with me throughout and has strengthened me to the point where I am continuing to push forward and not looking back. He has surrounded me with friends and family that has been there, as well as sending me love from many individuals who have reached out. And for that, I thank you. Extremely blessed to have repent and be baptized in the name of our Jesus. So you done went and got baptized? You done went and got baptized. Okay. All right then. You done went out here and got baptized. Okay. I mean, I know I don't care. I don't. I don't care. Y'all might care. Y'all might care. But I don't care. Tracy said Darius can go play in traffic. It's a scheme set up by Todd to come to us with the you know what, and I'm with it. You know, British Williams then went down to Carlos King and did an interview. Let me tell you what I don't like. Now I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I didn't watch the interview, so I only watched clips. So I'm not speaking on the interview because I ain't watched the interview, so I don't know nothing that's going on. Okay, I've watched clips, so I'll speak on that. But what I have to say, I'm not. It don't even have nothing to do with that. Here's what I don't like: British girl. From my understanding, in the clips and in the interview, you admitted to some things. Now, I'm not saying that you admitted to everything you were accused of, but you did admit to some things that you did and why you did it. You tried to justify why you did it, but you admitted to doing some things. Then you said that you want to be punished for the crimes you committed and not be punished because you are a celebrity. Girl, who told you was a celebrity? Don't nobody know who you are. You're not nobody's celebrity. You got punished based on your crimes and the fact that you would show no remorse and you would not humble yourself. Now that's what your attorney said. Now I wasn't there. Hold on, y'all. See, I done got stuff all on my camera. I wasn't there. I don't know what you really did or didn't do. But your attorney said that your first attorney who came down here and told your business. Now he was wrong for telling your business, but I believe what he said. And what he had said was that you would not humble yourself and you had no remorse for what you did, and it was hard to get them prosecutors to try to do you a favor and give you a better sentence. Now that's what they said. So then you tried to say that your ex-boyfriend knew that you was out here in them streets, baby, and he responded with the quickness. Let me tell you what he has said. Let me tell you what he has said. Dear British Williams, now when he called you by your, ma'am, you used to sleep with this person, and he called Lorenzo. He called you by your government name. So we already know where we're going with this. We already know where we're going with this because he called you by your government name, first and last. Dear British Williams, I saw the interview with Carlos King. I heard a lot of lies. If you did anything illegal while dating me, I wasn't aware. I told the government you were innocent in my eyes. I wasn't aware of any criminal activity during the years of us dating. I am a man. I can always stand on my truth. I made millions during my career. I didn't retire broke. Gambling was a major problem with our finances. I took you around the world. I bought you cars, purses, trips, businesses, and my career is how you got on TV. Even on that last season, I filmed for free to help you have a storyline. And I had money last year, so I had no reason to do TV. But I will take it on the chin that I didn't take care of you 2 years out of the 10 years as a man. See, that's where people ain't smart. Why would you throw this man under the bus? Let's assume for a minute you told the truth. Let's assume for a minute he did know. Let's just walk down that yellow brick road. We're gonna walk down the yellow brick road that this man did know. Ma'am, you are getting ready to go to jail for multiple years, which means that the only parent that your daughter is gonna have access to is him. Why would you put anything out there, whether it's true or not? At this point, listen, at this point, you done got caught, tried, convicted, or you pled, whatever, and you are dealing with the consequences. Why would you bring him in it and say he knew what I was doing? But what do you have to gain by throwing him in it? Your daughter, like, you should be thinking about the fact that somebody's going to be here with my child. And why would you want to create? It sounds like y'all had a decent relationship if the man went to court and tried to testify on your behalf and say, hey, I didn't know, far as I knew, he said, I told the government you were innocent in my eyes, meaning I ain't snitch on you. So even if he knew that you was out here doing dirt, he didn't tell nobody. When the police came knocking at his door, he said, I don't know nothing about that. Why would you say that? People are stupid. People are stupid. Why would you put him out there like that? Now, granted, he ain't a great guy. I mean, he cheated on you and all that, and that ain't got nothing to do with me. But I'm saying in this instant, why would you say, well, he knew I was out here committing crimes? The fuck? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at this wrong. Amber said that man is trash. I don't know what that man is. After the holidays, she's turning herself in. They did not have a decent relationship where they were just a step above Chrisean and Blueface according to the show. And that's fine. They may not have had a great, healthy relationship, but I'm talking about where we are now. Girl, you didn't already be. What I guess maybe I'm thinking too logically. What is there to gain by putting it out there that this man knew you was out there committing crimes? What was there to gain? I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking at stuff. Maybe I'm looking at it from I don't know. I just didn't understand what the purpose was. Congratulations to Cynthia Bailey. She is on the 3rd season of BMF. Man, y'all know I love the Power Universe, but I just can't get into BMF. I tried, y'all. That's why I never reviewed it. I just can't get into it. But congratulations to Cynthia Bailey. It says Cynthia Bailey, Sweetie, and Lil Baby are going to be on the 3rd season of BMF. Now, Cynthia Bailey, if you watch BMF, Cynthia Bailey plays the dirty cop. She plays his ex-wife. But she probably sounds like she got a couple of scenes. So congratulations to her. Her mama taking care of the child. But he's still her daddy though. I didn't think she was gonna be living with him, you know. Hold on, Tracy sent me something. Maybe she sent me. Okay, thank you, Tracy. Y'all know Tracy gonna find it. This is what Ashley wrote. Okay, this ain't the one I'm talking about, but I'll read this one. Ashley wrote, I'm getting your DMs messages about Love and Marriage DC returning, guys. So here's my response. Thank you to everyone who has supported me on this show. I'm thankful to our production team, Cree and Carlos, for selecting me. It's something that for a long time I really thought I wanted. Although it was not what I expected, it was a learning experience nonetheless. Because y'all know she tried to get on Real Housewives of Potomac. Yeah, she tried to get on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. It's more to it. It's not a new season. It's still season 2. We filmed from October 2022 to March of 2023. The mid-season finale episode was from Christmas of 2022. When it comes back on, the episodes will be from December 2022 to January to March, making them a year old. Please don't be fooled into thinking it's real time, which, like I said, child, we knew that. I wish you guys got to see more of the fun side of things, from production to cast. To the audio guys, I'd have them cracking up daily. But when you know, why show me show me being likable? There's also a prom give back that was put together by me, Black, and Sharella that was super meaningful to us, but it's chopped because there was no drama. I remember that. I remember when they did the give back, because I remember them posting it on Instagram, and I was gonna make a donation, but I ended up not making one. Anyway, we signed up for a show that will highlight us as a couple, our family, and businesses. While my book was featured, our nightclub was cut out. None of the Quick's parties could be shown. Well, Quick's parties couldn't be shown probably because of the music, but okay. Fashion Ashton cut out. That's her online boutique. And Ashton, her daughter, did a major shoot for Ralph Lauren. It was all cut out. Smo, which is their son, is DJing, making his own money at 16. For the past 8 years, I have worked on my temper. I don't allow myself to be in spaces where others don't care for me and vice versa. I don't hang around people who aren't honest or have a hard time remembering the truth. I hate liars. I've never had BS in my home or my professional spaces. And within a year or so, all my hard work had been undone, and that isn't okay. Okay, Lord, child, the right keep getting smaller and smaller. I am not looking forward to the hateful bashing that's about to come my way. Watching the show from a viewer's lens, I get it. Y'all get 20% of a full story. I mean, I don't get talking crazy on social media, making threats to a stranger who doesn't know you, but it has affected me a lot. A lot of real BS was happening with my cast that didn't make the final edits or wasn't even allowed to be discussed, and that's where my issues come. If you're going to show me reacting to being put into BS situations, show the stuff that built up. the real effed up stuff others do in real life. Quick won't ever be on social media dogging out, throwing shots, or coming for any of our cast, especially the women, whether we care for them or not. It's corny as AF from men. Karma sees everything, even if the cameras don't. Be safe. Ooh, now I don't know about that. That sounds like a threat. That sounds like a threat. Back to minding my business. Do that shit. Funtimemoms.com, fashionista.com, AshleyBrittanySilver.com, 1023 Studio. Those are all her businesses, I guess. Who is this? This is Amber. I mean Amber. I was gonna say Amber. This is Ashley Brittany from Love and Marriage DC. Nobody's about to bash you. No, actually, that's not true, Harold. They have been giving her a very hard time on social media. But folk are going to have opinions about how you move in these episodes. Production can only edit footage that you gave the cameras. Right. But that's what she's saying. She's saying she understands. She's saying, listen, I understand why y'all feel the way y'all feel based on what you see. Her thing is, and we know it to be true, we know these fans, they get excited, they get extra. We talk about it all the time with these shows, and people have said some really nasty things to her on social media. But like she said that she's not looking forward to it, but she understands it. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I understand that people can only show what you give them, but the point she's making is you guys aren't getting the whole story. Like, you're getting my reaction, but you're not getting what led to my reaction. And I'm not saying Ashley's right. I don't know if Ashley's right or wrong. I wasn't there. I don't know. But what I am saying is I understand what she's saying. That's all. That's the long post that Chef Don Don commented on. She thought he was talking about her book. Yeah. Yeah, she did respond to him because whatever his response was, she thought he was talking about the book. He wasn't talking about the book. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying Ashley's right. I'm saying I understand what she's saying. But she said back when they did the reunion, because remember when they filmed the reunion, they did not know, they hadn't seen the rest of the footage. So she said on her Instagram after the reunion, she said, oh, they're giving me the villain edit. She could tell by the way the reunion was that they're giving her the villain edit. Now, I agree, and I know I have said this. They don't put words in your mouth. You said it, you did it. But I also know that people can be creative with the editing. But honestly, at this point, that's what you sign up for on reality TV. I'm not saying that makes it okay, but y'all know the tricks they play. Y'all know the things they do. Y'all know how they can twist something and they can turn something around, you know? Okay, I haven't seen that. I've never been disrespectful to Ashley, but to me, it comes across like she doesn't want anyone to say anything about what we're watching. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to, because here's the thing. I can't say, because Jamie gets it really bad too, because of the way he's edited. And again, I don't know, none of these people, none of these people are my friends. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people I've talked to, some of these people I'm friends with. I'm friends with people they are friends with, but I'm 1 degree of separation from pretty much most of them. But I don't know these people. But I do know that Jamie gets it really bad too. Ashley's not the only person that gets a bad edit. I think Jamie gets a bad edit. I think Jamie comes off as a bully. Jamie comes off almost borderline as somebody that abuses his wife. And again, I'm not there, so I can't say what does or doesn't really happen in their home. But that is the edit. That is the edit that Jamie gets. So do I think that Ashley gets the villain edit? Yeah. Yeah. Do I think that Ashley makes it easy for them? Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? What makes good reality TV? So here's what I'm going to say, Jane. That's a good question. I think we as the viewers, and if we're being fair, I think I've said this before. We as the viewers have ruined reality TV. Because, and that's why I've had to change up I've tried to change up my verbiage. I don't like using the term filler episode. I don't like saying it's boring when there's not a lot of drama, because we have ruined reality TV. Because if it's not people fighting, screaming, and hollering, or they're not getting ready to fight, scream, and holler, or they haven't just gotten done screaming and hollering, then what do we say? Oh, this was boring. Oh, that was just a filler episode. And filling in for what? A filler episode to get us from one fight to the next fight? So when people say reality TV isn't real anymore, and it's not this and it's not that, we as the viewers, because here's the thing, production gives us what we watch. Production gives us what they think we want to see. And how do they base that? They base that off of viewership. So if an episode where somebody got into an altercation, whether it was verbal or physical, if that is your highest rated episode of the season, then that's what you're going to continue to bring to us. I've told you guys this before. Some of my favorite reality shows are the reality shows that people didn't watch. When Shanice and Flex, their reality show, the first 2 or 3 seasons, I loved it. Ron's House, Holly Robinson Pete. These are the reality shows that I absolutely loved. Kim Whitley. I love those shows, but people didn't watch them. They stayed on for multiple seasons, but when I say people didn't watch them, they didn't become these blockbuster shows. You know what I'm saying? And so we ruin reality TV because it's not real anymore. It is all about creating the drama and the conflict. And if there's no drama and conflict, child, now I think Bobby and Whitney was sort of the turning point, child. We watched that train wreck. We watched that, and we watched it, again. Did I enjoy Bobby and Whitney? I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I still watch the clips. I still think it was probably one of the best reality shows ever made, right? But at the same time, we have to acknowledge that we were literally watching 2 people self-destruct. Like, it was clear as snow that Whitney Houston was getting high as hell. You know what I'm saying? It was clear as, pardon the pun by saying snow, but it was clear to anybody watching that show that Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston was high as a kite. But it was entertaining as hell. So when you say what makes for good reality, that's a good question. And I just think, when we say, oh, well, we don't want to see this all the time, but do we? Thank you. Do we really not want to see it all the time? Because that's what people watch. And that's why sometimes I push back on you guys as my subscribers. Sometimes I push back on you guys and you're like, oh, this was boring. Oh, this episode was boring. What was boring about it? And again, I've been guilty. That's why I said I've been trying to change my verbiage when I'm reviewing an episode that didn't have a whole lot of movement and a whole lot of extra drama. I try not to say, oh, this was filler. I try not to say, oh, this was boring. I'm not perfect. I do say it sometimes, but I'm working on changing my verbiage because I think that's part of the problem. But I also think that bell has rung. You can't unring that bell. Like, can good family reality TV be produced? Absolutely. Is it going to become a juggernaut? No. I'm going to give you a perfect example. Kiki Wyatt reality show that she just had. She had 7 episodes. And Spiller Boy said this. Spiller Boy TV, if you go watch his review of Kiki Wyatt, his very first review, he talked about this. Kiki Wyatt has a YouTube channel. her YouTube channel is all about her and raising her. At the time, she had the 10 kids. And it was all about her raising her 10 kids. It's interesting. Like, there's literally video footage of her going to the grocery store. You seeing how much groceries she has to buy to maintain a household of 12 people, right? Chrisley Knows Best was funny, but it was all fake. It was all Chrisley. It was all fake. Like, even down to the dialogue was scripted. It was all fake. But it was funny as hell. I love Chrisley. I thought it was a parody of the first time I looked at Todd Chrisley show. I thought it was a parody of a reality show. I didn't even think it was real because I was like, who is this guy? Like, who is he? Because I was like, he's clearly again. I'm thinking it's a parody. So I'm like, he's clearly gay. Because again, I'm thinking it's a parody. I don't think it's real. But anyway. So I'm saying that to say, Keke Wyatt's show, she could have done a whole reality show on her and them damn kids. All of those kids running around that house, it could have been a whole Brady Bunch or however you want to say situation with her. And we saw a little bit of that. But what did that show become about mostly? Her conflict with her manager. And then her son's conflict with the grandmother. Which that I was fine with keeping that in there because, like, Keke Wyatt got 10 whole kids, y'all. She's a working mom with 10 whole kids. Like, how is that not enough footage for them to give us some great episodes? I mean, the kids fighting, the kids going back and forth to school. Maybe one of the kids having, problems in school. You ain't gonna sit and tell me all 10 of them kids are honor roll students, right? The oldest son, what the hell does he do for a living? We didn't learn nothing about him other than his girlfriend came over and never left. We didn't learn nothing about Keke Wyatt's oldest son. He's not in school. What is he doing? The son that Raja, the one that had cancer, the one that got into it with the grandmother, he's over 18. He's graduated from high school. What does he do? I mean, all of that could have been covered. Why does the husband wear a black tank top and black sweatpants every day? Is there a I'm not even being funny. I'm not even being funny about that. Is there a reason why this man wear black all day, every day? Like, these are questions. But what did they do? They created this conflict between her and her manager. I don't know if they created it, but they focused on this conflict between her and her manager. That was 3 episodes of 7. But anyway, so that was a good question, Sister Jane. After watching her first season with the other husband and her bad behavior, maybe not want to watch her anymore. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was very apprehensive when I watched it. Because I wasn't sure if I wanted to review it, and so I did do the first episode. Now, y'all, the views did good on the first episode. The rest of the weeks didn't do as well as that first, because that first episode did really well. My views on the first episode did really well. But I mean, it was only 7 episodes, so I did finish the season. Yeah, it's a different husband, child. Yeah, we up late, KK. All right, let me see what else I had to talk about. Okay. Thank you, Tracy, as always. Y'all know Tracy listen. I don't know what I would do without her. And I mean that for real, for real. All right, speaking of reality shows that's going to just be nothing but drama, season 2 of the Queen's Court, we know that K. Michelle was joining. If y'all don't know what Queen's Court is a dating show produced by Holly Robinson Peete and her husband, Rodney Peete. Remember Tamar, Evelyn Lozada, and I forgot the third. I mean, I know who it is, but I can't remember her name. The one Lil Wayne baby mama. The 3 of them were on the first season. 3 of them was on the first season. Season 2 is K. Michelle, Delicious, and Lisa Ray. I don't want to see none of that. Nivea, thank you, boo. Thank you. I don't want to see none of that. Not Sweetie Pies. I'm not doing this with you, Jonathan. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see Lisa Ray and her all white. I think that is the most ridiculous shit. And I don't even remember what her explanation was, and I don't even care. Do you know how ridiculous I think it is that you are a grown-ass woman and all you can put on your body is white? I think that is absolutely fucking ridiculous. It's stupid. It's just stupid. And I'm not interested in seeing her with that damn accent and attitude and her all white talking down to these men and talking to them crazy, because I just feel like that's what it's gonna be. Okay. Delicious. Girl, is you even divorced yet? We met you because you was trying to date Flavor Flav. Then you married one of the exonerated five, and he said you was just a gold digging clout chaser. Is y'all even divorced yet? And K. Michelle, the last time we saw you, you was calling yourself trying to marry that dentist that we knew you wasn't really trying to marry over on marriage boot camp that you've known since you was in high school. Girl, I'm not interested in none of them. I remember Lisa Ray's reality show. I never watched it. I think I might have watched one episode. I wasn't interested. I just can't. You know, she is always the victim. She never does anything to anybody. It's always everybody else, and she is always the victim. And I'm just not here for it. I just can't. I can't. Thank you, Yvette. Thank you, everybody. I've been letting my stylist know that y'all was all loving on my hair, because y'all know I don't do this. Okay, my hairdresser does this, child. And she's been doing my hair for years. Even when we get to fussing, child. Y'all gonna hate me. I understand why Lisa Ray's husband cheated. Child. All right. What was with the Soul Cafe restaurant show? See, I remember the show, but I didn't watch it. All right, now I got about 2 or 3 more stories, and then we're gonna get ready to get off of here. What time is it? It's 11:47. So I'm gonna watch Raising Kanan at midnight, and I'm gonna do my Raising Kanan review. And then, like I said, I'm gonna take the trash out and finish getting my stuff together. At 2 o'clock, I'm gonna take my shower so I can be ready to walk out the door by 2:45. I don't know if the McDonald's by me stays open 24 hours, because I'm probably have to stop. I didn't give me something to eat. I like shows with food, Jonathan said. Now, like I told you guys, I didn't think I had a lot to talk about, but we've been here for an hour, so I guess I did. But I went over to Radar Online, and I said, well, let me go over here and check out what they talking about down to the Radar Online. First of all, I'm sorry, my bad. I forgot to tell y'all. In the news, DUH, like the news, Hulu has announced that they are canceling Diddy's family reality show. I don't feel like you needed to announce that. I feel like we kind of knew. I think we knew that we was never gonna see that show. But okay. Did you see Croy breaking down? Do you think that actually that's what I was going to talk about next, Katrina? I saw it. Do I think it's for reality TV? I don't even know anymore. I've gone back and forth. At first, I didn't think it was real. Then I thought it was real. Then I didn't think it was real. Then I was like, nah, I think this is real. I honestly have gone back and forth. I don't know. I guess it depends on how desperate we think they are, because I don't know if they would go this far. But if they're that desperate, maybe. I do think that Kim thought it would be easy to get back on reality TV. I do think that she thought that she could just pick up the phone and Bravo would pick her up. You know, what happens when you give people your ass to kiss? See, that's what I'm telling y'all. You know, y'all really need to learn. When I say y'all, you know I ain't talking about y'all. You know I ain't talking about y'all. But y'all really need to learn that. I mean, it should be elementary at this point. You cannot give people your ass to kiss, because what you're gonna pass the same people going down that you pass going up. And see, that's what Quad is dealing with right now. Even though I don't think I agree with the way it is happening on Married to Medicine, I certainly understand why it's happening. You can't give people your ass to kiss, and then when you need them, expect them to be there for you unconditionally. Kim, they brought you back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta that last season. Now, whether you asked to come back or they asked you to come back, it really doesn't matter at this point. What matters is you gave them your ass to kiss. You didn't film. You were late to scenes. You left early from scenes. You were nasty while you were in the scenes. And at the reunion, we're not even going to talk about that racist rant that you went on at the reunion, talking about racism is new and that racism didn't even exist. Child, girl, go sit the fuck down somewhere. But now you need a job. Now you need a job. So do I think that it's all fake? I don't, but I don't know about it being all real either. Again, do think I do think Kim thought it would be easier to get back on TV. That's just my opinion. I just think she thought it would be easier. Um that video footage of him breaking down, talking about she ruined my life and that she's cheating on him. And listen, I feel for Croy from the point of view of I do believe that man loved that girl's dirty draws. Like, I do. I believe that Croy was all in. And to be fair, even though I don't see it for Kim Zolciak, I think Kim loved him. I believe that Kim legitimately has a problem. And I'm not going to negate the fact that Kim has an addiction. I believe it. She has a gambling addiction. Listen, the Jones of a gambling addiction is the same as a crack addiction. It's the same as an alcohol addiction. You're chasing that high, and you don't care who you hurt. You don't care who you lie to. You don't care who you violate in order to get that high. And so Kim had to lie to her husband and spend up all their money and hide money and do some strange things for some change. It's the same kind of it's an addiction. And I believe that Kim legitimately has that addiction. And as long as she was working, doing that reality show, she could rob Peter to pay Paul, because remember, she was also living this lifestyle. And the other thing about a gambling addiction that makes it different is that every once in a while you hit. So that makes the addiction worse, because now you're constantly chasing that high of when you win. Let me tell you something. I had a friend of mine. The first time I went to Vegas, it was the guy. It was a group of us that went, but the guy that organized the trip, he used to go to Vegas all the time, right? White guy, like a white frat guy, had a little bit, came from a little bit of money. Like, his parents weren't independently wealthy, but they had a little bit of change, right? And he would talk about, yeah, with the Vegas, and I hit for such and such, and I hit for such and such. Back then, we didn't have casinos all around like we have them now. You had to really like drive to like Delaware or Atlantic City, and he would drive up to Atlantic City or whatever. And I'd be like, damn, he lucky as hell. He'd be winning. It wasn't until we took that trip to Vegas and I watched him gamble that I understood you're not really winning. You're not really winning, because you're gambling. Let's say you're gambling $1,000. You hit for 800. You still negative 200, bruh. But in your mind, oh, I just hit for $800, and I'm just using that as a number. You're hitting, but you've already lost. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing that I need. When you have a gambling addiction, that's what makes it worse. Because sometimes you hit, you know. So I'm not making any excuses for I'm not making any excuses for Kim Zolciak because I ain't got it for her. But I do feel like she does legitimately have an addiction. I believe that. And she needs help. And again, it's the same to me, it's the same as being addicted to crack or alcohol. You are going to lie, steal, and cheat to get that hit. We know crackheads will do whatever they got to do. We've heard the story. Same thing with alcoholics. Same thing with gamblers. They need that money. So, do I think it's real? I do. Yeah. I worked in the casino industry for 5.5 years as an accountant and an internal auditor. Y'all have no idea how bad some people get. It's sobering. Yeah. Yeah. And it is sad. And I do feel like Croy, because remember, Croy did have money, and his family, listen, his family tried to warn him, child. His family told him. His family told him. Croy, I don't know if Croy gets a pension or not. I don't know if he played in the NFL long enough to get a pension. If he does get a pension, that's the only thing that's going to save him, because generally they can't do anything with your pension. They can't garnish it. They can't do generally from the NFL pension. Because I know that's why with O.J. Simpson that judgment, they couldn't touch his pension. The judgment from the Goldmans. That's the only thing that O.J. Simpson is living off of, which we know that ain't true. But that's what he's living off of, his NFL pension. But you have to play a certain number of years in the NFL in order to get a pension. So I don't know if Croy worked because I don't have it in front of me. I don't know if he does. They don't get it to their 50s. Yeah. But yeah, you don't get it immediately either, just like any sort of retirement. Yeah. I had a friend that had a grandmother that had a gambling addiction. She lost the family house, her retirement money, and her vehicle. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. And again, I'm not making any excuses for Kim Zolciak. Please know that. But I'm also acknowledging that she has a sickness, you know? And to be honest with you, I don't want to see that on reality TV. Like, I don't want to see her faking for the cameras, hiding the reality when we know what, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see that. I want to see her get some help because I want them kids. I want the kids to be taken care of. But at this point, Croy, move out that house. Like, I get it. I understand. None of us want to leave our home. None of us want to lose our home. I get all of that. But baby, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yes, I think that's why he is so sad and hurt, because it's not even like he could just divorce her and move on with his life. He literally has nothing to show for all 20 kids and 10 years. Not 20 kids. Not 20 kids, child. I had good friends with I had friends with a spouse with a gambling problem, lost the house, the business, and it usually aligns with the substance problem. Well, I wouldn't be surprised to find out if Kim has a drinking problem. I wouldn't be surprised if I mean, hell, she used to walk around with that damn red cup all the time. Now, just because it was a red cup don't mean it was liquor in it. But I'm just saying she had that red cup all the time, child. He was in the league 7.5 years. Yeah, I don't know how long you have to play to qualify for the pension. But like, I'm sorry, I don't know who said it, I missed it. But like somebody in the chat just said, I still don't think he's old enough to even get it yet. Amber said my mom's friend is homeless. Yeah, it really is an addiction. It's a Jones. You cannot shake it. Like it's serious. It is serious. Why do you think? Let me tell you something. Somebody told me this a long time ago. Matter of fact, I think it was again. It might be the same person that first trip I went to Vegas. The white guy I'm telling you guys with. He said the best place to find jewelry is the pawn shop near the casinos. He said Atlantic City and Las Vegas. This is what he told me. Atlantic City and Las Vegas have the best pawn shops. If you're looking for some jewelry, because that's what he was telling. He said, "Oh, wait till we get to Vegas. If you're looking for a new chain or a ring or something," he said, "Wait till we get to Vegas. They got the best jewelry." Because people are literally there selling everything they own to get to the casino. They can start pulling that 35. Okay, so maybe he can pull his pension in. El Michelle said, I heard Vegas has the best pawn shops too. Mm-hmm. Yep. I've gone to the pawn shop a couple of times when I went to Vegas. I ain't buying nothing, but Kim isn't codependent. She sucked Croy dry. Word is she got over JJ rejuvenation with the money earned on a surreal life. She already had plans to leave. She wants a man with deep pockets. Okay, so he qualifies for his pension. So that might be his only saving grace, that he'll get at least some income every month. That might be his only saving grace, at least right now. I mean, hopefully he'll be able to pick up the pieces and do something. He's still young, you know. I know for a while he was doing commentating. Maybe he can do a I'll be honest with you. I know it sounds like I'm always telling people to do a podcast, but Croy, do a podcast. Find you somebody that you can spar with, that you can talk, sports with. Do you a podcast. You have a name, which means that people will tune in to hear it. And I don't mean do it right now. Wait until you're on the other side, when you can talk freely about being a single dad, or however that's going to work out with the kids. But find you somebody that you can spar with. Verbally spar with when it comes to talking football. Start your damn podcast. You will make. I ain't saying you're gonna be rich, but you already have an audience. You already have people who will tune in, and you'll make your little change. Now, I don't think right now, because right now you can't focus. It needs to be consistent, and you ain't got that right now. But yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Don't do nothing until after the divorce. Don't do nothing until after the divorce. You can get designer back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I went to a really nice consignment shop one time. I know that's not a pawn shop. That's different. But baby, they had, when I was in San Francisco, I went to this really nice consignment shop, baby. They had some nice stuff in there. I said, "Oh, I ain't got no money." I definitely did not go prepared to buy nothing from no consign. But baby, that if I went back to San Francisco now, obviously I wouldn't even know where to find that consignment shop now. But if I went back there now, I probably would pick me up a little something. I went there years ago. When did I go to San Francisco? That was back in like 2010. Child, I ain't had no money. I ain't had me no money, child. So let me say this. It's gonna be our last story. It's been an hour and a half, child, and it's 12 o'clock. So I'm about to watch me some Raising Canaan. I do have Lisa Hochstein's ex-husband, Lenny. Now they say ex-husband. So does that mean that the divorce is finally final between the two of them? If the divorce is final, I want to see it. I want to see what she finally got in that divorce. I don't know if that this is Real Housewives of Miami. I don't know if that divorce is final, y'all. I ain't so, because I'm not convinced. But let's anyway. Lenny accuses Real Housewives of Miami star of making threats to ruin him. Please for protective order. Let me say something. I didn't even read this whole article. I'm just telling you. I'm just reading the headline. I'm just giving y'all, because here's the thing. I read the headline. If you watch the Real Housewives of Miami, Lenny, excuse me, sir, Lisa don't need to ruin you. The way you treated this woman in this divorce, you've ruined yourself. For those that do not watch the Real Housewives of Miami, let me tell you how it went down. And again, Lisa is no angel. Let's be clear. And I'll be honest with you, I probably wouldn't necessarily want to be married to her either. But let's talk about how this man left his wife. Let's talk about how this man left his wife. First of all, he talked about it on camera. He had a hot mic on, and I don't know if he realized that he had a hot mic on, but he talked about it on camera. So the producers had the footage, and they was real, they of course they showed it to us. Lisa found out that her husband wanted to leave her when he told her she had to leave because he was moving his girlfriend in because he was tired of paying the rent at the condo that he had the girlfriend living in. So he wanted Lisa to leave. Mind you, they got 2 children that are under the age of 8. So he wanted her to leave so he could move the girlfriend in. That is how Lisa found out about her divorce. Now, was her marriage perfect before that? Hell no. Should she have been surprised that her husband wanted a divorce? No. But the way he chose to do it, I thought was disrespectful as fuck. First of all, you know this woman is filming a whole reality show. So if you already had your mistress holed up in the condo, then you could have waited another 2 months until she finished filming rather than do it while she was filming the show. So now the whole thing is being acted out on the show where we get to see it. And literally, Lisa had to leave the cash trip because, she left the house to go on the cash trip, to film for the show. And all them women on the show was like, you better get your ass back in that house because he could say you abandoned the house and you might get back and them locks be changed. So she left the cash trip just so she could get back in that house. Because why? Because her mother-in-law called her, no, the nanny or the mother-in-law, somebody called her and said, Lenny's here with his girlfriend. And baby, they literally was up in that house playing house while she was on the cash trip filming for the show. And she left the cash trip to get back to that house before he changed them locks and put her out. Baby, listen, Lisa ain't no innocent. I ain't saying she is, but I think the way in which he chose to handle it is disrespectful as fuck. Like at the end of the day, you've been what's up, Mims? You back up in here? You've been married to this woman. You have 2 children. Oh, thank you, Croy. I was getting ready to. You got 2 children. Anyway, so for her to say she's threatening to ruin you, sir, you ruined yourself. I'm sorry. I don't have a, listen, ain't nobody telling you to be married and be unhappy, but it is the way you handle things. Y'all have a prenup. Now, Lisa's fighting the prenup, which of course she's going to fight the prenup, but you had a prenup. So you call your attorney, you say, listen, I'm ready to file for divorce. And what do I need to do? I have a prenup. What do I have a right to? What don't I have a right to? Just do it like that. All right, y'all, we pulling a name. I think we might pull 2 names. It depends. It depends. We might pull 2 names. If I pull, yeah, well, yeah, let's pull 2 names. Let's pull 2 names. All right. Let's pull 2 names. I hate calling people's government name, but that's what YouTube has. So this person, Anna Johnson. Anna Johnson. So Anna Johnson, if you're catching this on the replay, I need you to email me with an address. What is this? The 12 days of Christmas. We are on day number. Hold on, let me get my list. We're on the 12 days of Christmas, day number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Anna Johnson. Let me write this down. Anna Johnson, I need you to email me. I need you to email me an address where I can mail you your gift, and you have won a candle. You will be getting a candle. Hold on, let me write this down real quick. Merch. And let me review one more time. Miss Old School, you are 12 Days of Christmas #2. If you're catching this in a replay, if you have not done so already, I need to double check my email. I didn't see it, but I would double check my email. I need you to email me a mailing address and whatever name you want me to put on it. If you want me to put Miss Old School, I will. You want a makeup palette from Ebby's makeup collection. Demetra Douglas, you want some Really Be TV merch. I need you to email me your YouTube name and whatever name you want me to put on the package, because I need to know who I'm giving what to. Karma Killers. Again, if you want me to put Karma Killers on your package, that's fine. But I need an address. So email me with that information. And now, Anna Johnson, you are the 12 Days of Christmas, day number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have won a candle. Now, what I said was you have until December. You have until December the 25th. You have until Christmas Day to claim your gift, which means I need to get an email from you by Christmas Day, because whatever gifts were not claimed by Christmas Day, I will pull names out of the box and people will have an opportunity to win. I'm going to pull another name. I said I would do 2 names tonight. So I'm going to do 2 names because I'm a little behind, because we're already on December. What day are we on, child? December the 14th, 15th. So I'm a little behind. All right. Right. That's the one where she couldn't get pregnant and he threatened to divorce her if she didn't get pregnant. Child. All right. Let's see what name this is. I don't even know how to say this. Marcy Plansett. Planslet. Marcy. Sometimes it's my handwriting. Sometimes it's it. Marcy Plansett. All right. Again, Marcy, if you are catching this in the replay, and I need you to email me. You are the 12 Days of Christmas, day number 6. So I need you to email me, and I need you to give me an address where I can mail you your gift. Okay, where I can mail you your gift. And you have won a tumbler from Danny. Danny J, who makes my Really Be Merch TV tumblers. It won't be a Really Be TV, but it'll be a tumbler from her. It'll be a tumbler from Danny J. Okay. All right. See, I have a lot of people that don't drop down, but they here, honey. They are here. And again, you have until December 25th to claim your gift, or I will pull the names again. Okay. And that way that'll just give people people an opportunity if they did not get pulled the first time. And sometimes people are members, and I don't know, but email me at ReallyBthePodcast@gmail.com. ReallyBthePodcast@gmail.com. Email me with that information so I can order your gift. None of the gifts will literally be coming out of my hands. I will be ordering them from a website. So you will get the stuff as it ships out. Okay. I'm not mailing anybody anything from my house. Okay. All right, you guys, let me get off of here. It's been an hour and a half. Again, members, you guys will get exclusive content all weekend of what I have going on. And somebody emailed me today. I want to say this before I get off of here. YouTube offers this program of membership, right? all monetized content creators have the option of having a membership program. I choose to have a membership program, and I do. And because I choose to have a membership program, I do provide access. I do provide perks for that membership. People are paying for that. I understand that everybody is not in a position to become a member, nor or may not want to become a member. And I respect that. So I don't want anybody to feel like I love you any less because maybe we doing this in members, we doing that in members. But because I choose to have a membership program, I have to offer membership perks. And it's not meant to make anybody feel bad. I got an email from someone, and I feel really bad, you guys. I did. She was really sweet. She wrote me a really nice message on Instagram, and she told me that she was a grandmother. She was on retired and sort of on a fixed income. And she said, I love you and I really love your content, but I can't afford to be a member. And I think I'm going to sponsor. I'm gonna reach back out to her because I felt kind of bad. The thing I hate about when you gift a membership is that you can't specifically gift a person. But I do want to give her a membership for like a month or two. I have to figure out how to do that. But I want to let you guys know that whenever I say something is for members, something's for members, it's not meant to make anybody feel bad. But because I have a membership program, there are perks. That's it. That's it. Did I finish looking at the hip? I did not. Y'all know I didn't get back to it. I may finish watching it if I can access my Paramount Plus this weekend. I may finish watching it on the plane or something, or while I'm at the airport. Yeah. So with that being said, that's what I just wanted to say that, you guys. I do read the messages that you guys send me. Please don't think I don't read them. Even if all I put is a heart or respond with a heart or a thank you, I read it, right? I read it. With that being said, you guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna watch Raising Kanan. I'm gonna give y'all my review. I'm gonna try to do a couple of reviews before I leave. Oh shoot, damn it! I need to charge my watch. I thought I had put my watch on the charger, but it's about to be dead. It is Brown. It is. That is exactly what it is. But I'm gonna get back to it because I do want to finish it. All right, you guys, let me go because I gotta get the trash out. I gotta pack my purse, make sure I have all of my chargers and all my stuff in my purse. Watch Raising Kanan, go take my shower and get out of here. I'm gonna try to get you guys Raising Kanan, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and the Real Housewives of Miami before I leave. I'm going to try. If I don't, you guys, I will get caught up on everything next week. With that being said, for real, this time I'm out. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Peace.